Under. No goals.
It's time to check the game notes. I think we're going to have the show of the year here.
We're almost having magical moments here.
Show Mindsies time, Army. Show. Start us off.
What an opportunity. Another idea by me.
Everything's Murls' idea. Dumber.
Welcome. It's time to check the game notes. And for those out there watching on the Spittin' Chicklets YouTube, you see it's another day, another hotel room for the Arm Dog. And we're going to find out where he is in just a moment. But it's the holiday season. And instead of buying a pair of socks for the rink bag, grab a gift that actually helps you score goals. This year, Spittin' Chicklets teamed up with Skills, the top sports training brand on the planet, to drop a full line of hockey training aids. And yes, you can now walk into Dick's Sporting Good or Pure Hockey locations and see Chicklets gear and the Chicklets logo on the shelves. We've got the universal shooting target to dial in your accuracy, the hockey shooting trainer with 5 deadly scoring zones to build your vision and muscle memory, and the foam shooting target you can slap anywhere for a mix of shot locations.
That's right, Murls. You can strap it. You can do it in the garage. You can have it on the frozen pond, on the sheet, wherever you want. You can take these. There's no worries. These things will make you dangerous. So if you're shopping for a player, a beer leaguer, which that's all of us, or you just want to treat yourself, go grab the brand new Skills Spittin' Chicklets training aids, available right now online in store at Dick's Sporting Goods or Pure Hockey locations. They are sharp, Mur. They're
Arm
sharp.
Dog. My beer league team last night, we needed all 3 of those. We needed the shooter tutor in our own net because our goalie was letting everything in, and we couldn't score. We were down 7-0 in the first period. It was not pretty.
What were you like? Why were you playing D? Or are you forward?
I'm D. These kids. I mean, I've come up with.
You can't get a save though, Mur. What are you going to do? Look at the NHL teams right now.
I've come up with a plan that it's going to be like horse racing, where if you're not 200 pounds, say you're 180, you got to wear a 20-pound weight vest. And that's the kind of league I need to play in, because these young little kids are just flying around us old guys. So it was tough night.
That's why you got to control the game, Mur. You got to control it.
I'm telling you guys, this Arm Dog, this was like Chicklets Cup in the finals when they were just buzzing everywhere on us.
Sometimes there's nothing you can do. I'm in Toronto. I'm working tonight in studio. Wednesday night hockey with Rogers Sportsnet. Going to be a good night tonight. Lots of games, man. Holy shit tonight. Like, you got to have 100 TVs just to keep up. But on my flight from Pittsburgh to here last night, there was some pilots catching a bird back into Toronto, and they just flew. The Sabres are playing in Pittsburgh tonight. So then the pilots fly back, and then I guess new pilots get put on different flights. I don't know how it works, whatever. But the guy's like, hey man, love the show. Awesome. The pilot, he's like, just dropped the Sabres off, heading back. He's like, I'm heading right to beer league. He goes, trying to follow your guys' rules, you know?
Yeah.
And then he told me a crazy story though about there's a goalie in his league, I guess, that like is like crazy, doesn't like high shots, like no high shots at all. Can you imagine that? Like, what's a high shot?
Yeah, I think if you can't ring them off the head. I think how we do it on our Monday night skate, which is real beer league, it's no back checking, it's just throwing sauce. You get away with one. If you hit the goalie twice in one game in the head, you're kicked out. You're out of the Monday skate.
See, I have no sympathy for goalies at all. I don't like if you go down and you get hit in the head, like, don't go down, dude. Or I would just say to you, nice save. How about that? Nice save. Great save, buddy. Way to use your head. Like, I mean, it happens. You're a goalie. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I guess this guy goes crazy bananas about getting high shots. He was trying to tell me this. And I was like, I have no sympathy. I'm like, what's a high shot? You know, how many beer leagues are you in, Murls?
Yeah, so we do Monday skate every time. Is Monday skate is the same 20 guys. So that's I don't even call that a league. That's just the Monday skate. And then I'm in this other league that I'm a sub. So I try to go when they play this one team. This one team's undefeated in the league. They're a bunch of heroes. They fly around. They take slap shots from the blue line. So then I started doing that. Like, I got so grumpy, I started taking slap shots at them from the blue line.
With your red Sherwood?
Yeah, which was just against my own rules, but I was so angry, and the refs were just brutal. That's for another day. That's for later.
You got to card these guys, Murl. Take it.
Like, it's 7-0. Maybe give us a power play to stop the bleeding at 4-0 or 5-0. No. Then I score a goal. He says he blew the whistle before I scored. I'm like, are you out of your mind? It's 7-0. Let me have the goal.
Let me ask you this. Do you get on like local Troy radio? Do you ever get on and do some
I have
hits on
before.
there? I remember that guy at your Hall of Fame thing. I did a radio hit with him. He has a show.
Yeah.
The guy's
And
long
shot.
time. Yeah. That guy's awesome. Like, do you ever get on there? So what I've done when I was really into beer league, when I first retired and I got getting to meet some local guys, it was awesome. But I got to go on radio shows locally and talk Pittsburgh, but I would tee up like the beer league stuff too, because we were playing like championship games at that time, and we won like 4 championships. We were called the Stiff Ones. Crazy beer league names.
Yeah. Can't keep track of them all. Yeah. And this team, they're the best team every year. The one year I did play a full season, we won the championship against them. Not a big deal, but they wear these red and white pinstripe jerseys, which are just totally confusing because you don't know if they're red or white, and it kind of gets confused when your colors match, and it mesmerizes you. They're buzzing around you, and you get all messed up. But they're good. Anyway, they're good little players.
I go on the air though, and I would chirp these guys, Murls. I would go after them on the air about how big of heroes they are and how they try too hard, and like we're in like B division, not even A division. Like relax, like these guys are the biggest losers, like. Then I showed up for the game in the next game, and we're playing them in like best 2 out of 3, and they're like, oh yeah, we're heroes. Look at your guys on your team. You guys try so hard. Like I got in their kitchen so bad because when you get them in the mud publicly, they don't know how to react because they're just doing their normal working lives like a regular guy, right? But when you elevate it to like the media, now they're getting scrutinized. Oh fuck! Then they collapse. They're all self-conscious. Like, am I trying too hard now? Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing?
So maybe this will work. Maybe the Americans is what they're called. Maybe this will settle them down.
These Americans, bud, these guys are try-hard dorks. They probably have like a team stretch before. They probably go out there. They probably like keep track of their stats, like they're hardcores. Guaranteed, bud. Yeah. Try-hards. Wait till next game now. Wait till next game. Shout out to the chat. The chat's giving me some love for my birthday, Mur.
Yeah, tell us about that. What went on? Anything good?
Buddy, I worked back-to-back Penguins games, which
surprise.
It sucked because I know they played Friday, Saturday night, which sucked because Cruz was in playing. So I missed his game Friday night because he played at 8:00. It was a late game against BK, which was brutal because they were up like 4-0. I think I missed the game, but they were up 4-0, and then they ended up losing like 7-5 or something later. So BK's a good team, though. They're really good. I think your buddies coach them and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know a bunch of guys there.
But I missed that. Then Saturday they played. I got to go to that game, but then I had to go right from the game to work, the Penguins game that night. So just kind of a crazy weekend. Then Sunday, I couldn't fall asleep, Saturday night, I couldn't sleep. Worst sleep ever. Then Cruz had a game at 9 a.m. So I got up at like 6, made some breakfast for the family, then we got out the door, got him there by 8:00. You got to leave the house by like 7:20. Got him to the rink because we were at RMU, where RMU plays Division I hockey in Pittsburgh. And then I got home and it was football, and I was like, it's my birthday. I'm 43, right? So it was like, after that, I cashed in for a nappy poo. Did a little nappy poo.
Got a nap.
Football on the background. Got up. Then we're like, what are we gonna do for dinner? And I was like, kind of like, whatever. Let's just order some pizza with the kids and stuff. So we even put in a big pizza order. Just nice day at the house. Old man birthday, Mur. It was an old man birthday, but thank you to everyone for the wishes, and it was really nice of you guys. I appreciate it. Twitter, everything. Singsy's in the chat. Thanks, Singsy. Love you.
Yeah, I got mine coming up a couple of weeks. I had an interesting weekend. So IKEA, the furniture store, Swedish furniture store, opened up its first location upstate New York. It opened up in Syracuse, so 2.5 hours away. And I'm telling the guys this actually at Beer League, and they said, oh, our kids are playing out in Syracuse this weekend. I said, oh, I can maybe do a little double dip. I can go over there at IKEA, check out this 2012 Troy team. They're playing Syracuse, my old organization. Let me shake the bushes, see if I know anybody on the Syracuse team. Lo and behold, my buddy from juniors, his kid's on that team. So I say, all right, let's go. Let's go to Syracuse for the weekend. We'll get a hotel with a pool. The kids can swim. The wife can go to IKEA. all of a sudden I roped Conley into coming. So Conley and Gene, they come down with their kid. So now we got a whole show going on. We end up deciding, screw it. Let's go Friday night. So we spent 2 nights out there. Saw a bunch of youth hockey games, just meeting the old friends. And it was really cool. Old teammates, their parents were at the games, watching the grandkids and stuff. It was an awesome weekend.
Yeah. Like, how old does TC's kid play hockey? Or
no,
not?
he doesn't. He's retired already at age 8. He retired.
But I heard, is he the skateboarder that's like sick? He loves skateboarding and stuff.
Yeah, he's really athletic. So he's doing skateboarding and he's jumping around on those scooter things and the skate parks and stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's a good weekend. Hey, like, was that big to get to IKEA? Is that like?
Yeah, it wasn't as good as we had hoped. It wasn't a full size normal IKEA. The restaurant wasn't like it's supposed to be, and the store was a little bit smaller. But we still picked up a bunch of stuff. Of course, the wife found enough stuff to buy, but not as good as we hoped.
Well, you got to furnish that house, bud. Oh, give us a house update. House
update. Move-in date December 19th before Christmas.
Syracuse, the Cancun of New York.
Hey, I was in the pool at this hotel as much as I used to be in the pools in Cancun. So. Murls, only guy on earth vacation in Syracuse. Yeah,
he used to.
It was great. It was right next to my old high school. I got my old pizza spot delivered. Gino and Joe's.
Love that.
Wegmans was right across the street. Went there. Like I hit it all. We had a great time.
Murls invented the nostalgia trips in the chat. The chat's buzzing right now. That is so perfect for you though.
Yeah.
You knew a guy, then you're like, let's make a trip out of it. You hit up all the old digs. You went to all your spots. You got the little like things. You love that.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Love that.
And then it got better. So they're playing this team from Ohio happened to be there too. So they, it was like a 3-team little round robin. And I don't have to watch this Ohio team. Who the hell would I know from Ohio? I don't know anybody on that team. Get in there. These guys like, hey, you might know the coach. He's from Albany. Yeah, Nick Perillo. This guy, Nick Perillo, he ended up playing in the East Coast League, I think in Toledo, and he ended up settling out there. So I knew somebody on Toledo too. It was insane.
Toledo, you ever been to Toledo?
No, not that I ever can remember.
So I've been there for like a hockey thing. They have some USA hockey camps and stuff there for cruise wings coming up, but I go there. But I think Toledo, like on the water there, I think it's Lake Erie. It kind of is on the little inlet of it. Toledo Storm, shout out someone in the chat. Shout out Toledo Storm. But Toledo Walleye, is that right?
Yeah. East Coast Simone Denis, my old teammate in Japan, was a cult hero there.
Toledo Walleye cult hero.
Yep.
But I think they have like they have this place called like Putin Bay and all this stuff where you go boating up in there. And it's like gong show, like hangout summertime kind of cool place. I don't know.
I think Donnie did a video there, if I'm not mistaken. And gets pretty crazy there. I think he went there on purpose to film a video because he heard about how crazy it gets.
There's like this Putin Bay where like all the boats come and they're pumping tunes like you see in like clips on the internet or something. They're all the boats are together.
Tying up and everything.
Yeah, and they're all just partying like psychos. And like there's an island out there. I don't even know if there's cars on this island. I think just golf carts. And it's just like a gong show hangout area out in Toledo area. Toledo, crazy. I gotta go check it out. Maybe we gotta go check it out. Little game notes from there.
Ooh, Toledo. I don't know if I mean, Syracuse. They're calling Syracuse. Toledo is the Syracuse of Ohio, according to Singsy. So I don't know if I need another one of those trips. My next youth hockey super fan trip is to Lake Placid. So I know that will get approval from the chat. That's coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, you love that, buddy. You love that. Come on, like nostalgia. You invented nostalgia.
Yeah, I love Lake Placid
trips. All right, what we got, buddy? That's what I got.
Let's get G back on here because it was a huge week in Chicklets. It's just the amount of video you should have seen me yesterday. The amount of videos I had to catch up on. We got Chicklets U. We got Donnie Does peeking with Biz. We got the regular Chicklets to catch up. What else was going on, G?
A Sandbagger dropped last week as well with the Bruins, which is just doing crazy numbers right now on YouTube.
It's really good too.
Yeah, it's so good. Pasha did a great job with that, and then Biz stirring up a little controversy with the AI stuff last week. So it's like more people are coming and watching. It's awesome. But Pasha crushed that. But yeah, we dropped Chicklets U this past week. Dropped yesterday. Fish did an amazing job on the edit. Murls was involved in this one, which was awesome. We saw the infamous hat throw from Murls on the Poirier hat trick, which was just a tough look.
Go for the locker room tour, but stay for the hat throw.
Exactly. And it was funny that Benny texted the three of us yesterday, and he's just like, "Oh my god, the hat throw." So,
dude, I didn't know the hat throw was going to catch my. We got it. What do we got?
Oh,
hang with us. You're like a 5-year-old. Oh, I love this part. I love this part. Does it show the other part?
Got the hat back!
You got the hat back!
got the hat back. Look at this guy. So we got to give a shout out to the Maine club hockey team, because we were drinking with them at OHOP. We were having a good time with those guys, but then they were sitting up there with us. And the second he threw that, one of the kids is like, "I'll get the hat.
Yeah.
I got you, Murls." And he ran right down, and within like 2 minutes, he had Murls' hat. But just an awesome video. Like, shout out to Benny, shout out to the University of Maine. They really just rolled out the right carpet for us. And Alfond Arena is a sight to behold. Like it is, Benny called it the Fenway Park of college hockey. And that's kind of what sits in my brain now. Like when you see it on the outside, when you get in there, the fans are on top of the ice. And then the renovations, they spent $50 million in renovations to redo the hydrotherapy room. And I thought the cool thing we did in the video was we showed, like when we walked into the locker room, we took a trip down memory lane and we showed pictures of the old locker room. And then we went to the equipment room and we showed pictures of the old equipment room. And I thought we did a good job at showing, how far the University of Maine has come. And I know he didn't want to take credit for it, but like a big part of that is because of Benny and everything he's built up there. So go watch it. The second game notes ends. Go watch Chicklets U.
Yeah.
We also finally dropped some Chicklets University merch. We got some nice sweatshirts here.
Nice.
It's the main colors. I think it's the best color scheme in all of sports. So
besides
go
the
buy
red
it.
and white, besides this red and white right here.
Well, hey, they said the Barstool merch team was like, all right, now that we got the main colors, it's like whatever school you go to next, we'll do that color scheme. The red and white works for BU, works for RPI,
Wisconsin,
great
Wisco.
I thought that Chiclets U was awesome. And I thought it was great because we know Benny, and Benny's been on our show a few times, and just a quality guy. I was kind of like surprised at like how hard he drives the ship there, which was cool to see. I like it. I'm old school. The players loved it. You could see by their reaction as well. They like being pushed and ringing them out for more than they ever probably thought they could get. And that's Benny's job. That's hard to do every day. But I thought the layout of that whole show from start to finish was like fun, match, like everything smooth. Like that was credit to you and Fish for how that whole thing came together. The atmosphere in that rink too. I was watching with Cruz, my son, and it was like fun. It looked fun as hell.
It was
so
awesome.
much fun.
It was the whole place, not just like the student section. We spent one period down in like the sponsor section in their box, and that was just as wild down there. It was a party in the whole arena.
Yeah, great job to you guys for that one. That was awesome. I got FOMO watching it with Murls there and stuff. I'm like, shit, I wish I could have been there. It looks so fun.
Yeah,
Looked
that
like
7.5 hour ride home on Sunday morning was not so much fun. You did not want to be a part of that ride alone.
And we'll have a full interview too. Like Murls and I did a full interview. Maybe we drop that next week, but we sat down with Benny for like 45 minutes and had a really good chat with him. And, not the whole thing didn't make it into the video, but we'll have that interview and maybe we run it next week on Game Notes.
Yeah,
if Maine can sweep a weekend, we'll play it, but they can't put two together. They can't win 7-0 and then lose 2-1 the next night to the same team. And then we play a video of Benny. That's not going to happen. Sweep the weekend, Benny.
One thing about Benny too, I kind of want to go back to what you said, Army, is like how he's giving it to the guys. I think the reason like they love Benny so much too is like the second they're off the ice, like he's just one of the boys again. Like he's chirping them. He's like I feel like he toes that line perfectly of being that like hard coach, but like he knows when to take the hat off and just be one of the boys.
Yeah, he's hard in a good way. Like he's hard in a good way. Like I that's what I feel from him, just knowing him and his personality. So it was kind of cool. It was really cool. Oh, shout out to the players on there that you had too. And you usually have like really good guys. Those guys were awesome. Those guys.
That was Brandon Chabrier and Owen Fowler. Fun fact,
Chabrier was unreal.
Owen Fowler It's crazy about Owen Fowler. So his cousin, Mikey Fowler, used to work at Barstool. He used to be Mikey Podcasts. And Mikey Podcasts would always come up to me and be like, dude, I got this cousin. He's so good. He's going to be nasty someday. Like playing in like the USHL right now or US Prep right now. Like you got to keep an eye on him. So when I met him for the first time, I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, I've heard about you before. Like, where are you from? And he's like, oh, you worked with my cousin. So it was, everyone knows
so
everyone,
hockey,
I feel like.
Small
in the
world,
hockey
buddy.
world.
Yeah, small world. That's awesome. Yeah, Chabrier was like singing the fight song. He was all into it. He had jokes. I love the tape ball league that they had. I thought that was cool. I love the nickname they gave for their little walkthrough Thunderdome thing. What was it again? I forget what they called it.
The hype tunnel.
The hype tunnel. Awesome.
With
little,
the big
like,
bear head at the end.
Yeah, fun little thing though. Like it's cool to see like the traditions, the little things inside the intricacies of the team, and they got, you know, some really good stuff going on there. And you know, Benny Barr says when you play at Maine, you play for the full state of Maine, and you feel that in that video. G. So great job to you guys.
One last thing too, and I thought Fish did a really good job at the Dina Renwick part. And Nolan Renwick, I believe I just saw in the chat that he's playing for the Pens AHL team right now. And for those who don't know, his mother passed away from cancer, I believe, last year. She was the team mom. And they dedicated a locker in the locker room to her. So it was, I thought Fish did a really good job at conveying that. And, you know, we wanted to pay out. I thought that was something really important. Usually when we go through these tours, there's one thing that stands out that we're like, we have to include this and we have to do a damn good job at it. And when we saw that, it was like, all right, she clearly means so much to this school, this community. So it was important to convey that. And I thought Fish did an amazing job.
I think the cool things you see from these and the diversity of the different schools you've been to, whether they're like richer, poorer kind of, or, you know, more people attend, or it's in a bigger city type of thing. Like you really get the sense of those. So like if you're a kid watching that or a family watching that and you're like, oh, what is this school all about? You get a real feel for like the smaller, like Maine, for example, is like, it's very community oriented, very kind of has that vibe to your point with that story as well. And so that's kind of the cool thing about seeing that. It's like your own personal like college tour that you give, and you get to dissect everything in it. So it's awesome. Good job to you and Fish. Great work, Murls, as well.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And when the second game notes ends, everyone in the chat, go watch it, because we need those views, baby.
Yep. Share it all. And next up, who we have to bring on, he took a 1 episode hiatus. It was a mental health break because of the Jack Hughes incident. But here he is, Pasha. What's going on? How was your break?
What's up, boys? Good to be back. Yeah, I hated to miss the episode last week, but Fishy did a great job filling in. We were a little preoccupied doing a bagger, but yeah, good to be back in Vancouver now. As G mentioned, the Bruin Sandbagger came out last week, and for better or for worse, it's doing numbies, a little bit of AI controversy. A lot of people weren't a fan of the AI, but
I like it. I don't get it. I like it. I didn't know the ramifications to the environment. I don't think.
I mean, fuck off with that.
How does that even happen? How does that? I don't even get it.
Well, because AI takes like data center power, and then that takes obviously electricity. But like, you could make that argument.
What about
for
your
anything.
house?
Yeah, it's like, oh, why are you tuning into this podcast on your phone that uses power? Like, you could make that argument from anything. So
the AI was electric.
Let's not use that argument. We still want
That's
you
true.
guys. We want everybody to do that.
This uses no water. Keep tuning.
Yes, this is perfectly.
The show uses no water,
environment.
nothing. I'm not using anything. I have fucking things set up for sun, whatever that's called.
Solar.
Yeah,
solar.
solar power. There's new solar power fields going up every day around here.
Yeah, so I love the AI. I love the bear chasing wit. I love our open people. I love our open. We turn into pigeons, and then all of a sudden we're in a golf cart. AI is, you know, as much as I criticize it because it's becoming too real, like I don't know what it is. In a fun way, what you did with it is fun. I love AI for those purposes. When I get a fake video that is, I'm like, no way. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Like, is this real? Like, you know, like, I like the fun AI. I like the fun AI.
Yeah. And listen, at the end of the day, like, this isn't like accounting. There's no right answer, wrong answer. This is art, and it's subjective. And I took a swing. And if you don't like the intro art aspect of it, like you weren't feeling it, that's fine. But the people being like, oh, you lazy fuck. Like you clicked one button and made this whole intro. Like that intro took me longer than the last 4 intros combined. So like not down with like the lazy AI route. Like if you're not down with it artistically, that's totally within your right.
Yeah, I loved it. Great work as usual. The Sandbagger's awesome. What are the numbies? What are numbies?
It's at 361,000 views thus far.
Already.
Is that good?
Wow.
That's quite good. That's
really
quite good. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's like
sick.
me when I was playing hockey. I was like getting NHL paychecks, and then I went to like a regular job, and I was like making whatever per month, whatever it is, and I was like talking to my wife, and she would tell me like, and I was like, "Is that good?" Like I don't even know. I didn't even know what was good. Like what's good numbies? What are good numbies? I don't know.
Those are good numbies.
Those are good numbies. Way to go, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome work, Basha.
I know Biz has credited you guys for a lot of stuff, the behind the scenes people, but like for us, like dancing poodles on camera, like I gotta say, like we like in any job that I do, but you know, and particularly with this crew, like you guys behind the scenes are incredible to make us look awesome. And you know, our shows run smoothly, and the clips that you guys put out and the way you edit things, it's just, I don't even know how you do it. I can't even do like an ad commercial off my phone. I don't even know how to do that. So wildly talented, like it's crazy to see. And that's probably across all of Barstool as well.
Yeah, we got a great squad with G and Berta and Nick. Memes doesn't do shit, but yeah, we got a great squad.
Yeah, Memes is all he does is say, just say whatever you want. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way, Memes.
Remember that we had like we had ad reads and Memes. He's like, just say whatever.
Fucking guy.
So are you holding up with your Devils? Big win the other night.
Yeah, I'm holding up. I mean, they just got to keep their head above water, you know, stay afloat till Jack is back. The Donov got back for 2 games now, and he's hurt again. Keith said he's going to be out a while. So, unfortunately, you know, Tate McRae didn't fix the juju of the injury bug. But, yeah, they'll be fine. They'll keep their head above water.
Do you believe Tate McRae is a honeypot for Hockey Canada?
You know what? I love that tin foil hat.
I love
take by Biz. I don't think it's true, though. I think Jack's a stud, and he's got wheels, and I think, you know, good Calgary girl loves her hockey players, so I think it's just, you know, a power couple. It was
crazy how Biz connected the you know, like the red lines with the tacks on the board and just made it all work, you know.
Yeah, but you're only doing that because you guys got no goaltending. So your guys are you're grasping at anything you can find right now, Canada.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, Canada. I thought you meant
you just had to add another goalie last night.
I thought
to
you meant
the drug
the Devils.
list and all that. You guys, I think you've put every Canadian goalie on the list because you guys.
No, we're gonna put the best goalies on the list. That's what we need to do.
Canada.
We got both guys in Colorado. Who cares? We got the guy in Washington. Like, wake up. Those are the guys. They're huge. They're athletic. They're good.
What about the other 3 you had last year? So none of those are in?
Yeah, they're done.
You guys are a mess. But enough about Canada. We got to talk USA because we have some special guests coming on to join us right now. They're the number 1 and the number 2 leading scorers in the entire NCAA hockey. They play for Minnesota Duluth. They are brothers, Max and Zam. I hope I said that right. Plant. Welcome, boys. Unreal start to the season. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, good internet out there in Duluth. I love it. Good internet, good college kids. I love it. First of all, I got to ask, like, I seen it's like Max, Zam, Victor.
Yep.
Like, where are these names from your mom and dad?
I don't know where they came from, but
me and Victor are pretty good names. I don't know what Zam is, though.
He's just jiving his brother.
Yeah,
is it short for anything?
No, everybody asked me if it's short for Zamboni. It's not. My parents just wanted a Z name that wasn't Zach, so that's what they ended up with.
Oh, it's a good hockey name, buddy. You guys are rolling.
Yeah, I'm interested because I was obviously diving into your elite prospects pages today. And of course, your father's Derek Plant, longtime NHLer, and he ended up playing the end of his career over in Europe. But I found it interesting that all your birthplaces say Hermantown, Minnesota. Were you guys not over there in Europe with him at all?
I was born in Germany. I was born
okay, so they lied to us on there.
Yep.
Yeah, I was almost Japanese. I was close.
Okay, see, I sniffed that out. I knew there was something wrong on here. So tell us those stories.
I I was born in Mannheim, Germany. I don't think I lived there very long, and then ended up living in Japan and Switzerland when my dad was playing there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
For
I
me, I
actually
was,
played in that same team, Langenthal, that he finished his career in, and I
Oh,
don't even know
yeah.
if you can call it a town. I think there was
We-
3,000 people total.
We went back there. It was kind of cool. I think I was only like 13, so this is almost 9 years ago now. But we went back there, went through Europe, and we went through Langenthal, and we went by an apartment complex and bucket of hockey sticks outside, and still had a Derek Plant stick in there. So that was pretty cool. Oh, you actually did play here.
Wow, you guys are like truly from a hockey family, and I guess the family moving around, following dad, especially later in his career, doing the Euro stuff. And then that's just in your guys' blood, right? By the way, Zam is on the left with the black hat, and
Yep.
Max is in the red hat. Also, just to point out for our
Maroon.
viewers. Maroon. Sorry,
Oh.
maroon. Oh, my bad. My bad. I got to get it right. That's right, boys. Zam 21, Max 19 as well. So tell us about like just an upbringing in hockey with your dad, kind of living the life he did as well, and your mom.
It's kind of fun. Like we both went to Hermantown from kindergarten through I guess Max went to the program for his senior year, but there's last years of high school. But we grew up in like a hockey community in Minnesota, right? Like Hermantown's 15 minutes from Duluth, so we're still home, which is a lot of fun.
Both our parents are from this area too. Our mom actually grew up. She played hockey with boys when she was younger, but then they didn't really have women's hockey, so she decided to play basketball, softball. She went to college for basketball and softball
At UMD.
At UMD, so she's in the Hall of Fame there. And
Both parents in the Hall of Fame at UMD. Mom played basketball, softball. My dad actually played baseball and hockey at UMD. And then my mom actually ended up playing hockey after college. Ended up playing in Philly with the
It's
Philadelphia
unreal.
Liberty Bills. And then a team, I'm not sure if it was in Germany. I think I want to say Landshut. She played for a team over there while my dad was over there. So yeah, a lot of hockey. And then like Hermantown, our grandpa was the high school coach for 27 years too. So a lot of hockey in our blood.
Buddy,
Yeah.
you might be named
Jesus.
after a Zamboni.
Yeah.
You might, yeah, like by the sounds of it, Murls. I mean, this
Holy.
is a Zamboni plant.
Yeah, I mean, there was no other choice. Did you even go look at other schools, or it was UMD all the way?
No, I was talking to our coach yesterday. We had a recruit and he took him out on dinner. I was like, I would have liked to gone on a dinner. He's like, well, you made that
You were
decision
in
for
the
yourself.
You were in
Yeah.
the bag.
Yeah.
no, Zam got to talk to a couple other teams. They were interested in him, but
I called Brett Larson at St. Cloud, the coach there. He's a Duluth guy before, coached with our dad. So he called me. It was about 30 seconds about like, if you don't want to go to Duluth, we'd be interested to talk to you. And that was about the longest conversation I had other than UMD. So
yeah, the only one I really had was with Coach Motzko at Minnesota. I was actually at the Mariucci for like a hockey camp, and he pulled me aside. He was pulling like guys like Iserman. We have the same agent, so we were all there at the same time. So he pulled those guys all aside for like a meeting, like trying to get them to commit. And then he pulled me aside. He's like, just let me know if you ever want to transfer, if you ever get sick of it, UMD. And this was before I could even commit.
All right.
So-
Yeah. Well,
So they
it's
automatically
was
assumed
his
yeah.
you
father
were
still
committed.
coaching there?
Yeah.
Yeah, our dad was
did-
still
yeah.
coaching at UMD too when we committed. So it was
Yeah.
Well, that's
felt like
why.
But
Yeah.
you clearly made the right choice. Like you guys, not only are you guys dominating, but the team is doing good. I mean, nobody had you guys in the early season rankings. I'm pretty sure I was one of the first ones to even move you into the top 10. I caught some criticism from it early on, but everybody knows the Game Notes top 10 is what everybody follows. You know, nobody cares about the USCHO or USA Hockey top 10. But what was the difference this year? What changed? Not just in your game, but the entire team's game.
I think like we had 11 freshmen last year. Brought back 10 of those guys, so there was a lot, and it wasn't a great year. It was a little bit of a disappointment. So, but we had a lot of hungry guys coming into this year and a good summer. Like everybody was fired up coming in, kind of knew what it took after having a year under our belt.
And a lot of guys on our team have experience winning. Like everyone's pretty competitive on our team. Like even like me and Zam, we won in high school. He won USHL. I got the chance to win last year World Juniors. I mean, we got guys that have won in the BC, the USHL, high school, the Dub. So like we've got a lot of winning hockey players. And then our goalie this year's really stepped it up, Adam Guyon. He's got like a 930 or 925 or something right now. So that's really helped us a lot.
Yeah, I see Guy on it. He's Chicago Blackhawks prospect, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
So he's part of that big sophomore class.
I gotta ask you, the people in the chat are asking. Our chat is just unbelievable, boys. The chat just gets buzzing. You know, I'm obsessed with the chat. They're asking about Minnesota high school hockey, guys, and they're asking about playing games there, winning games there, and then for Max as well coming up. Right, you got World Juniors coming up in that barn coming up again. So hometown, kind of home state type of feel. Tell us about that experience for you guys, because the Minnesota hockey experience is totally different than other kids in the country.
I think it's like unbelievable, right? Like, we grew up playing, like we have one of our roommates and one of our players on our team too. I played high school with 4 other guys that are on our UMD team, and then Ty Hansen I graduated with. He's lighting up right now.
And we took Jason Shagabe BTA. Yeah, we beat him in the state championship. So
our line mate, he played for Warroad.
Yeah, just get you guys the puck. Yeah, so he knows, right?
Yeah, no,
he still doesn't look us off ever. So,
but no, it's unbelievable. Like in Hermantown, it's just special. Like we had 4 outdoor rinks growing up. We would skate. We'd get out of the rink. We'd skate for 5 hours a day, it seemed like, and then practice whenever that was late at night. But we were outside. We practiced outside through Bantams. So before high school, until high school, we were outside for probably 50% of our practices, which is, I guess, hard to do. But Hermantown's embraced that. I think what's made them a good program. And then you get to play with all your buddies, which is even more fun, right? Like you don't have to take off. Yeah.
And also, like, I saw the boys were talking to Mason West and how he can play football and stuff still. Like me and Zam, we both played baseball pretty much all the way up. And then in high school, it got a little bit harder with hockey, but we switched over to tennis. And Zam actually made the state tournament in tennis. So, like, the more sports you can play, I feel like more fun you can have, like, when it's not hockey season.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, even with, like, tennis, like, since I was still through Hermantown, I got to play hockey, play tennis, and I also got to play with our local, the Wilderness at the same time. So our coach was great, because I was like, I'd go practice tennis, and then I'd go to the game that night or something a couple times. It was kind of fun.
Boys, I wanted to talk about Scott Sandalin, obviously head coach of Minnesota Duluth. I feel like people don't talk about him enough when we talk about like the best coaches in college hockey. I don't know why you guys are laughing right now. You guys must give him a ton of shit or something. But like, tell me about Coach. Like, why is he such a great coach? And like, what sets him apart from other coaches in NCAA hockey?
I think he's like a perfectionist, and he wants to win so bad all the time, right? Like anything we do, he demands it. He's really good at like finding ways in games to, like, I guess, win games, right? He knows his players really well. He knows what he can get from them, and he doesn't like limit them in that way, right? He make sure you're playing within the team structure, but he lets you do it because he knows special players need to be able to do special things. So,
and he's also like, his expectations like are so high that, I mean, he was here when they won 3 in 10 years. They went to the national championship 3 years in a row. Like, you'd think like a guy that's 60 something years old would be satisfied with that, but he's still like hungrier than ever, and he wants to win more than ever. So I think it's a big testament just to him, and that's probably why he wins a lot of hockey games.
It's fun to play for a coach who just, wants to win more than anybody around, right? So it's great.
Yeah.
And one more from me here. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I do this series called Chicklets University. We go all over the country, check out the best facilities in college hockey. How are the facilities at Minnesota Duluth? Is there an upgrade coming anytime soon? Has there been an upgrade? You got the hot tubs, cold tubs, saunas. Like, what are we working with here at UMD? Should we come do a video?
And you have the guys. You have the 2 guys that could do it. Listen to these kids. These kids are unbelievable.
Yeah, we got the hot tub, cold tub. The guys sitting in the sauna. Sauna is very well used. We got it.
Sansies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice Sansi. Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes
we
we
had,
get there with the coaches at the end of the day, and it gets a little dicey, but yeah, we gotta share it with the coaches.
Just awkward time. Sitting there.
But then we got a hot tub, cold tub. Our gym's pretty nice. We work out there in the summer. We got a shooting room, and then the barn. I don't know if you've ever been to the Amsoil, but it's
No, I heard it's unbelievable.
Sweet rink, yeah.
Yeah.
How's the fan section there?
Good,
We
especially
can
when we're
win
winning.
games, then it's good. Last year it was a little dicey.
It was really good to start last year, and then as soon as we got swept back-to-back weekends at home, it went right in the tank.
Yeah, that will do it. Gee, I'll be on that
Expectations.
trip with you because there is a casino right downtown Duluth that I when I did play against Duluth, I went to after pregame skate before the game.
You're a
And,
sicko.
Fondue?
Yeah, so I went there right after morning skate, me and Miggs. I think I've told this story on here, and I'm playing blackjack the whole time. And isn't it Benny Barr's cousins, the blackjack dealer? So by the time I get to the rink at 4:30, the entire team knew what we were up to. We thought we were getting away with it the whole time.
It's only like a block or two from the team hotel, so
Yeah.
it's a good setup. Yeah,
Yeah, great setup out
Good
there.
lunches
And
there. Hey, Murls, you were probably having just pregame meal, not a big
I don't
deal.
even know. Yeah, I don't know if I ate. I do remember. I think I had 4 points that night. I don't know if that's good or not, but I kind of remember it. It was like the seats were kind of above the rink, right? Was it kind of like the upper deck above the rink?
yeah. There's a lower.
That's the.
Oh, you must have played at the deck. That's the
Oh.
old rink.
Yeah, people
Oh,
forget
geez,
Murls
sorry.
is like 65
Hey,
years
hey,
old.
hey,
Yeah,
hey.
no, the deck was great.
Yeah, that
That's
place was
where our
awesome.
dad played, but that place had a great atmosphere, and then they moved to the new rink. New rink's great too. Newer,
Okay.
nicer. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
gotta
we
ask you
actually
too.
we actually
ahead.
practiced in the deck yesterday. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
You guys are just beauties, like hockey guys through and through, like Minnesota guys. Like you're pretty much like Canadian hockey guys to me and my like what I
Don't
see.
say
try to
Max-
steal our
Max is gonna
players.
lose
Like,
Get outta
if you compare
here.
them to Canadians,
Canada, they're so desperate for this Olympics
Dude,
because
you
all
don't
their
think their
NHL
mom or
teams
dad-
stink.
You don't think their mom or dad have a Canadian passport hiding somewhere? Look at where the places
No,
they've been.
no,
we got
not
a
even
Japanese
close.
guy. We got a
Minnesota
German-
guys.
He played for USA growing up.
Yeah,
They're
okay,
Minnesota guys. He's gonna win a gold medal at the World Juniors this year, Army. You shut your
I
trap.
don't know. We'll see.
Dang
I'll
right.
get Biz. I'll get Biz on the case. He'll have you guys a passport before you know we'll be launching you across the border. It's not far. I
Biz
don't
doesn't want to
care.
get on. Biz doesn't want to get on the college hockey ones. He didn't go to college.
No, he did not. Neither did I. Man, did I miss out? Oh my goodness! But I saw your dad on his like coaching thing too. He has like a 5-year gap out of Duluth, and then came back. Is that because of the kids, and is that because he's a crazy hockey dad coach?
It
And
was
he's
a
like,
lot
I
of
gotta
that,
get
yeah.
these kids rolling here, honey, and the wife and him are just got you guys on the outdoor barn doing squats like Yager stuff, shooting $1,000 bucks.
I
Is that
think
what
he'd
happened?
like it if you told him that that's what he did. No, he in that time he definitely he quit the first time because he wanted to be home more because like as a lot of like college
you don't
hockey
really get to watch us
assistant
play
coach
very
is like one of the
Yeah.
harder jobs in hockey, right? He said
Yep.
he was home for 4 days in June and he's like, all right,
Yeah.
this isn't even hockey season, so and I think I was like 13, Max was 12, and Victor was 10. He's like, I got to see my kids grow up. So he went and he was the player development with the Chicago Blackhawks for those 5 years. And then he got offered the job again back at UMD when it opened up. He's like, all right, the kids are in a different spot now. I can
Yeah.
try to take this job. So
And then he got an
Wow.
assistant coaching job with the Hawks after, so he couldn't pass that one up.
Let me ask you, you brought him up, your brother Victor, he's draft eligible this year. Do you know which round he's predicted in? This is your chance. Pump his tires, get him moved up to the top of the first round here.
I mean, if you watch, yesterday they played the CHL team. He had a couple breakaways. I was yelling at the TV because he didn't score on either of them. But like he's a legit hockey player. I mean, if you want a good player and plays at USA right now, he's probably one of the best players. And
he's fun. He's fun to watch, fun to play. He's really
Yeah.
smart.
yeah,
Like he's funny in our like summer skates because
he should be a first rounder. I'll throw that out there. If
He's
he's not a
fine.
first rounder, I'll be pissed.
Let's go, Max.
And I
love
mean,
it.
I feel really stupid even asking, but of course he's going to Duluth, right?
Oh yeah.
Next year?
Yep.
All right.
Unless he goes straight to the show, we'll see.
Ooh, oh, he's that good. All right. All
No, I'm
right. We're
kidding,
going to
I'm
get
kidding,
this
I'm
guy in our
He
draft.
better not
board.
go. I want to play with him.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that? Has that happened?
I have never played with Victor. I don't know if you've played with
No.
Victor
But
either.
I think the Palings played 3 brothers on the same college team, St. Cloud.
Two of them are twins, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
You
sure.
guys are like the Hugheses, man.
yeah, right.
Did you? So did your dad, like, we had was it Cole Hudson we had on this show, and they're all crazy skaters, and they told us their dad made them skate without their laces on for a while. They'd have to go out there with no laces and learn edges. Is there anything that your dad did for you guys with like that we can share with future players?
He's a big overspeed fanatic.
Okay.
Like, loves his overspeed. Like he got invited to the All-Star Skills competition just to skate. He didn't get to play in the game. He just went to skate. So he was really fast. So that's his big thing is overspeed. So it's funny in the summer because like we have a lot of the, I guess it's the Hermantown Jets. A bunch of the Winnipeg Jets are Hermantown and Bulldog guys. So they're all back in the summer, and we have a pretty good pro and college skate. And then my dad comes out there and makes them do overspeed for half hour, 45 minutes, no pucks.
And then half of them just get off. Guys like Neil Pionk, Dylan Sandberg, Cole Koepke, they all went to Hermantown. They all went to UMD, and now they're all Winnipeg Jets. So that's pretty cool too.
Well, the template is there. Holy shit. I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys are doing. I got to ask, Murls, you want to skip forward to their draft? Because I got Zam's a Penguin here. I do the Penguin stuff, bud. I cover the Pens. I live in Pittsburgh. I can't wait till you get there. Like, obviously, live out the dream playing college hockey. Max, a draft pick of the Red Wings. Talk to us about the draft. Zam, go first. You went.
It was really cool because it was in Montreal, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a hockey town, so the whole place was on like fired up for the draft. Everywhere you go, there's someone wearing jerseys.
That was a Slavkovsky like surprise.
Yeah.
I was there for that. Yeah,
it was really cool. Like, I wasn't projected to go like first round, so for the first couple rounds, like, we're just like fans, right? Like, seeing all that going on, like the crowd's going bananas when they pick Slavkovsky. It's like, whoa,
yeah, it was crazy.
It was unbelievable. It was awesome.
And Max.
Well, actually, last year in Vegas, I guess that's 2 years ago now.
Yeah, you're getting old, buddy.
I'm getting old. But my grandma, my mom's mom, she's big into the casinos in Vegas. So she actually got my family a hotel room.
Now Murls is back as soon as you
where
mentioned
Murls
that.
comes
Vegas
back
talk,
in.
I'm back.
We had
her and my grandma, or her and my grandpa a hotel room. My other aunts and uncles a hotel room. My other grandparents a hotel room. So we were all spread around through the city.
We had two at the Flamingo, two at the Cosmo, and then she had the suite on the 26th floor of the Bellagio looking over the fountains.
Because she's a casino, so she had like they comped her like a 6 suite. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's a big timer. Yeah.
Murls, you don't get that. Murls, you don't even get that for us.
Well,
He just gets us kicked out of the casino.
I've paid for building most of those casinos.
By the
out there in Vegas,
time he's
Hard
80,
Rock.
he might be able to get that for you.
Yeah.
Have your teams like Pittsburgh or Detroit communicated with you guys? How was camps? I don't know. You probably like rookie camps, I guess you could go to, but how were those and setting up and just conversations? They got to be excited what they're seeing from you guys this year.
Yeah. I mean, they don't really. I mean, this summer we were both hurt. Neither of us even got to really play.
At 4 camps, they've only got to skate at 2 of them, so it's fun to go. But yeah, it's just trying to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Do they have to change that rule too? Like that they got to let college kids go to an NHL camp. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I think it's just hard because like we're in the middle of like our training. School's already started, so it's kind of a hard time to do it for rookie camp. Like all the USH kids that are going to college in the USHL.
I get jealous of those guys.
We're able to go this year to rookie camp, which is the first year that's been a thing where guys that are going to college can still go to rookie camp, playing preseason games.
I wanted to ask about the NCHC and just like, obviously Minnesota Duluth, very tough place to play at, but what are some other places? I mean, I feel like North Dakota is the easy answer, but like what's the toughest barn to go in and get a W at?
I mean, we just got back from CC and we played there last year. It's just like the high altitude, like it's thin air. Like, I don't know. Some people might not have problems with it, but for me, it's like
by the third period on Saturday, you're sucking wind.
20-second shifts and getting off.
I mean, North Dakota got a full room, a high altitude room, just for that. It's ridiculous.
Crazy. Yeah, no, they like everywhere in the NCHC's got a pretty good barn and pretty good atmosphere, so it's hard to play in. ASU was a lot of fun last year. We went there right before Christmas, and then we ended up playing down there in playoffs, and they packed it for every game.
Kalamazoo's got to be crazy too. Like,
Yeah,
going
we
to Western
next
Michigan.
weekend.
We
We
didn't
haven't played
play
there
there last year, so we're going there next weekend. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, while we're talking
that
Western
goes.
Michigan, when you played them last year, did you guys see them as a chance to win the national title like they did, or was that a big surprise to you guys?
We got swept by them, but those were probably our best 2 games. Like, we outplayed them. We had
40 shots
40,
both nights.
40 shots both nights.
Their goalies were sick. Like, I think that's why they won, is because they didn't even need to play their best and they'd still win hockey games.
Yeah, their goalies won them the 2 games in Duluth, but you could see it. Like, they weren't even clicking, and they still had some studs, and they were able to score. So yeah, especially as the year went on, and we were watching them like just run over teams that we played close games with. Like, all right, these guys are really good. Yeah.
What's
The
it
Hammer
Wednesday today?
Slukinski.
What's your day like today? Like, what's your lives like right now? Like, you guys got
Today, well, we're on we have a bye week, so it's our first bye week since we started, and it's Thanksgiving, so they gave us today,
Yeah, you guys
today
had
and
good
tomorrow
timing.
off. But
The
we
big
got
snowstorm.
we got
last
8
night.
inches of snow last night, so we spent the morning shoveling.
These
Tonight's
guys
the
are
big college night,
unbelievable.
boys. You guys got to be out Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. That's college kids' like dream.
We got
Max
Nerf war.
is-
We had a Nerf war.
Oh yeah, we had like 12 guys in the house playing Nerf War last night.
Yeah.
Game has changed.
Games change. Please tell me there's Pink Whitney inside the Nerf darts.
Oh yeah, that today they wanted to do a like a drunk snowball fight or something.
College.
I can't.
Yes.
It's the best.
These guys
No,
are
but Nerf-
unbelievable.
It's Nerf for nothing. Like, we
That just started this week. Like, this came out of nowhere. Someone got a nice Nerf gun. Now the guys are, but they went and got these fancy ones that are leaving welts on guys. Like,
yeah.
So the boys are just battling with Nerf guns all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
the last 2 or 3 days, yeah,
You got to wear glasses around the house now. Or
you're in danger. Yeah.
Oh
This is
man, yeah. Well,
unbelievable.
I see next week you're at Western Michigan for 2 games. So I guess you should probably keep it on the rails for the holiday weekend because that's
Yeah,
gonna be
no, I
tough-
think guys
tough
have
games.
Guys will have fun, but no, it's nice to have it's our first bye week. So normally we've been going. Every day's been at the rink, so it's really our first day off since September. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Enjoy it, boys. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the holiday.
Keep
Say hi
lighting
to
it
your
up.
parents. Yeah, and just enjoy it. Stay out of that casino. It's no good. Get out of
Murls,
there.
you narc. Let them do their thing.
Get out of that
Tell them they
casino.
got to go in
Hey,
early
boys.
this weekend. Like, Jesus
If
Christ.
you guys make it to the Frozen Four, we'll probably be there. So we'll be looking for you. We expect a in-person little how's she going after a game one time when you guys light it up. We'll be kicking around.
perfect. It's in Vegas,
That's
so
the goal to be there. So
I will be
So
there.
we'll maybe in Grandma's suite
Yeah,
upstairs we can set up a sick interview.
she'll have the whole family down there again.
Yeah. Well, that's
Thank
awesome.
you guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks,
Good
boys.
luck, fellas. Yeah, Army.
Oh
Speaking
my
of that,
God.
remember our other interview we did in between the Frozen Four? It was with the newest Pittsburgh Penguin. He's getting his NHL debut tonight.
Tristan Bros. Yeah, that was was that our first player interview?
I don't know. I don't know. That was live on the vlog. I think we had some players on at some point. No, and any of our game notes dailies. Oh, speaking of which, I got to shout out the listener. What was his name right here? Noel Fionder. I was asking for the number of episodes, counting game notes daily, and this guy went through them all, went through the YouTube. He says there's 127 episodes counting our regular game notes with the game notes daily. And
Wow.
according to Pasha, this is our official game notes 79th episode that you can find on Spotify.
Wow.
and
Under
all
the
that
hood. You got
stuff.
one under the hood, fully under the hood. Hey, how about those 2 guys? I mean,
Awesome.
Zam and like that is a hockey family. That is Minnesota. That is like as good as it gets, hockey guys right there. Like I love that. I honestly think the Minnesota thing, what they have going on, Murls, is the best. I know you can't do it everywhere because of maybe population and how many kids, numbies. You got to get the numbies up. But like
it's all about the numbies.
the setup in Minnesota is like how I grew up playing. I grew up, it was exactly like that. You play with your friends. And the template is, and we're seeing it now, we're seeing like Matt Cullen's kid left. I think he was playing Honey Baked maybe in Detroit. He's a 2010. He left to go back to Minnesota to play with his friends. We've seen Mason West go back and play with his friends, win a high school football or state championship. QB. Now he's going to the Fargo Force, which is where Zam played at as well through the USHL. And this is like the temple. This is like what they do. They have such an advantage. It's just so sick the way they do it. And it's like, honestly, it's the essence of like growing up playing hockey the way it should be. And I feel like no other place has that. It's just incredible, the opportunity to just be from there for these kids to grow up that way. And coming from hockey family with their mom and dad, both played, and obviously, really good athletes and college athletes, and eventually in the professional sports as well, that these kids are just like dialed. They're just dialed. I'm a Victor fan. I like, how do you not root for these kids in this family? They're awesome kids. Can't wait. Zam, get to Pittsburgh, buddy. What a legend.
Yep. Zam, 5th round pick, Pittsburgh. And then
second round
Detroit. Second round Detroit. Yeah, I didn't want to get that wrong.
Just characters. So like, not only are they good in lighting it up, they're beauties. Like beauty teammates, probably. Like they just live in the
they look like they're having a good time.
Coaches, kids.
We bring up the coach's name, they're giggling. So they're getting along with him. It's really cool to see.
When your best players are like that though, and every day in the room, and like they come in, that's just hockey, right? And then they've got these guys with this energy that just love the game. They just are infectious guys. That's the sense I got for them. So pretty awesome to see. Minnesota hockey. That's big time.
Well, we're on the college hockey. Let's bring up our top 10 for this week. Me and G got in the lab. We had a few arguments. We had to move a few teams around, but here we go. You got Michigan number 1. You got Michigan State number 2. Big switch at the top, first time, right?
I mean, how about Wisconsin? Wisconsin going into Michigan. I mean, a sweep of Michigan State. Like we said all year, no one is going to sweep this team. If you're lucky to get a split against the Spartans, in Wisconsin, just draw. And Sean Avery came on Chicklets.
Yeah, Avery. Before it, he saw it.
And he's been texting me too. Age has been texting me nonstop. Hey, Wisconsin. Love Hastings. And then lo and behold, they go into fucking Michigan State and sweep them.
Yep. Aves wants in on the college hockey. He wants to get dogs. I need dogs. But
so they've
Denver
got
4, Duluth 5, Quinnipiac 6, Western Michigan 7.
That's a big matchup, Duluth and Western Michigan right there.
Yeah,
so stay tuned for that. The Plant brothers against Western Michigan, defending champs. That'll be big.
North Dakota 8, Dartmouth. I know you didn't want him in there, G, but I got to get my Dartmouth in there. They're 6-0. They got one of the most goals per game. So got to have the ECAC represent there. And then I don't know if Maine was deserving of top 10 this week, but with Chicklets U drop, it got him into the 10.
We got to include vibes, Murls. That's something you got to include is vibes. They have a great vibe around their team right now. You saw Chabrier, you saw Owen Fowler, you saw Coach Benny Barr. There's a buzz right now in Orono, and I think that's going to carry them through here.
Yeah, and you see Penn State, and they also receiving votes. Most people have them top 10, but I said, no. I go, if you're paying guys $700,000 a year, you better not be losing as many games as they're losing. So you got
UConn. You got UConn.
And then I got RPI. Too. RPI will always be getting votes, but then UConn, what happened?
This Stonehill team is I think they're a tough team to play against. They played Penn State pretty closely earlier in the year, but not a great look for the UConn Huskies.
So get me this. This is where I get lost with NCAA. So I see Stonehill beats UConn in a shootout the other night. Was it last night?
Yeah.
Now they say that game will go down as a tie, 3-3. So I see that and I go, how the fuck does it go? What you just played a game, you lost in a shootout. How's it go down as a tie? Like what game are they playing? Like, how does this happen? Why are we allowed? Like, is this a serious thing that they need to clean up this thing? And this brings it back to your point, G, and all the stuff. They need to make it like a NHL style league. They need to like update it to like this fake college game. Like, what are we doing here? I don't get
it's for shits and giggles, right? Yeah. Murls, like, there's no other reason to do a shootout than it's like, there's no reason. If you're going to end the game in a tie, the shootout does not matter whatsoever. So I don't understand it either.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I thought I was like alone. Like I didn't. I'm not seeing something here. Like, am I not seeing something? Like there's a point.
It's something like it's used for the standings, but not used for like the pairwise, like your RPI ranking for the tournament or something. I can't keep it straight either.
See, what the hell is this?
But I'm looking at Stonehill's roster right now, boys. Biz has made the jokes in the past.
They
about
got guys
Quinnipiac.
working. They got guys
Oh
working.
my God. The roster, right? First kid, year born, 2000. So that makes him 25. 2001, 2002, 2002, 2002, 2001, 2001, 2003, 2004. I mean, the
guys with jobs.
The youngest guy on their team is 20 years old.
That's amazing.
It's wild. It's like every guy is 22 plus.
They can lock it down. They can play that hard, big guy hockey, a little bit more maturity. That's college. That's why we're seeing the craziness in this league this year. That's why we're seeing it, Mur.
Yeah, it's a crazy season. Only going to get better for us. I can't wait. I've been talking frequently about this regional we got in Albany here. That is going to be. You won't know who's going to come out of that. It's going to make for 3 awesome games.
Here we go. Max Veach in the chat. Non-conference shootout is for practice in conference games and for Hobie voters, which is just like. This is like in youth hockey when you go on a weekend and they're like, we're playing a what do they call it? A showcase
or a consolation game or some shit.
What the fuck are we doing? Like, let's rip a tournament up. We got enough teams here. Let's just rip a tourney every weekend. Why not? You win, you lose, you lose.
Yeah,
like
get a trophy and that's it.
Yeah. Like, what do we do? Like it's for practice. It's a game.
Puck presence underneath him saying it only counts if 2 teams in the same conference play each other. It counts for conference points.
Dumb. Dumb.
Confusing.
So dumb.
We could make it better. They can make it better and less confusing and more real. And they have to do that with the energy it's picked up, with the conversations this year, with the new rule changes. It has to they have to make it more legit. Hockey style, I feel.
Stop confusing us. And Josh Ruckstuhl is all over us to mention Princeton's Kai Daniels with a 7-point weekend or 7 goals, 1 assist in 2 games. What a weekend.
Yeah, 5-goal game he had.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I had a 4-goal game one time, a 4-goal period. I had 4 goals in the first period. I think on Friday night, I was the king of college hockey. The next night, Brian Giante had 5 goals in the first period for BC. Said, no, Matt. Get in the back, kid.
That is crazy.
Brian
Giante,
one of my 5 goals, 1 period. Unbelievable.
One of my first hockey memories is watching Brian Giante score 5 goals on a crank TV. Remember when you had to change the channels with the crank?
Hey, we're not that old. We're not that old, G. That's a low blow.
Well, speaking of points in a game, I was sending you in our game notes account, started flipping out the prospects game stuff.
Oh, that was great.
From 2001, I think it was. 2001 was my draft year. So I think it was 2000 or 2001, whatever they played the game. But because that Canada or CHL All-Stars versus, well, not All-Stars, draft prospects versus the US NTDP game last night. US beat them. Their goalie stood on their head, 42 saves, just an unbelievable effort. But I got a goal and an assist in my prospects game all those years ago. And I went through and I watched it. I actually ended up dinging up my shoulder on a little hit.
I saw that hit. I'm like, I know that guy.
No, it wasn't even that hit. I kind of lunged at a guy later in the game. I ended up playing only half the game, but Derek Roy, Jason Spezza, Stephen Weiss, like the names coming out of there was pretty cool to go back and watch. I was sending like things to my son about that. It was really cool because that's the prospects game. That's a new formed prospects game with US versus CHL, which was last night in Calgary.
Can I ask you guys, the U.S. National Development Program, Colby, we've talked about this in the past, and is that something you think with the rule changes that you think it will kind of fade off? I feel like in the past 10, 15 years, it's like kids thrive to get to the national program. Like that's all you want to do. But now, Colby, I don't know if you mentioned this a couple of weeks ago to me, but like, is that something you think it could fall off because of, now kids can just go up to the OHL and play with the USHL, WHL. There's all these different options for these kids.
Well,
now.
I think the U.S. development program, what they do too, is when you commit to go there, you have to do a 2-year thing, or else you have to get your rights out of there. You have to like shell out dough to buy yourself out of the U.S. NTDB program, I think.
Really?
So for these kids that want to get out and go play, like, what's that kid's name that we talked? JP, he's on CHL too. No. Hurlburt playing in Kamloops. He was at the program. So he's playing against all his buddies in this game, which is hilarious. But there's like a way to get out. I don't know how, but because of the new rule change, I don't know what that's going to do to the U.S. program. I'm sure it'll always have a twinkle in families and kids' eyes to be able to go and do that and develop there. But now like the options are like so much bigger and wider and open. So we see guys like Hurlburt get out, a couple others that were able to get out. And what's going to happen with the USHL, with the CHL and the US League, and what's going to go down. And we had Colby Cohen. I was saying, that NAL, the NAL Junior League, they should just make like a giant midget AAA league for like kids that are in between the USHL and in between kind of that area, or 16, 17, where you need a little more time maybe. And it's like just an extra pop development thing would be kind of cool. But I don't know. It's a Wild West. It's crazy right now. But I got to see, they play tonight again, CHL, against US tonight in Lethbridge, I believe, which is Berta. I think Berta's from Lethbridge. So shout out Berta, but like they got to get a win. They got to get a win.
You guys
like,
need
I feel
something. Like, we're just taking everything from you guys right now. Just
taking the plants from us. I tried to recruit them. No Canadian, ties at all. I tried to steal them. That was a good effort.
Yep. Good. Hey, you guys are trying everything. You guys have tried everything, but I mean, one league you still own is the NHL, Army, and
hold on. One more thing with
you
the
got
CHL,
more?
Merle. Yeah,
got
so
more
CHL news. There was a massive OHL blockbuster trade.
Oh,
I think we have it.
Oh,
it was Jett Luchanko just got traded from Guelph to the Brantford Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs, yeah.
Yeah, and this massive deal. They acquired Flyers prospect. They sent him, I think he played like 5 games with the Flyers.
Didn't he play for the Flyers this year?
Yeah, he was, and he played last year too, but they decided to send him back now. And just the other day got traded for this haul to Guelph. And he goes to the best team in the league, number 1 ranked CHL ranked team like all year long. The Bulldogs, the Hymans own the Bulldogs, Zach Hyman and family.
Hey, Cooper Dennis. I coached Cooper Dennis.
I saw the name there. I thought you coached him, but they're the only team in the CHL that has not lost a game in regulation yet. They are an absolute wagon. And now they've added Jett Luchanko, 2 goals, 17 points on the season. And he's played like, I don't even know. I have to look it up. I don't even know if he's double digits in games yet. Like, I think so he had a massive weekend the other weekend. I think I talked to my brother. He was out there watching him, and I think he had like 12 points in 2 games. And then the next day got like dealt to this team, to the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs are stacked, man. The Bulldogs, they're like the Colorado Avalanche Murls of the CHL. It's their Memorial Cup to lose. It seems that they still got prospects that they can trade and stack their lineup even more. I saw that 7-foot Russian kid. They released that kid. He's like 16 or 15 or 16.
Who did the Bulldogs had him?
Yeah, because they had him, and there's like no room to get him in there because they have all they're stacked. That I saw he like jumped over to some other team, OHL team, then signed him, and so they're bleeding talent. They're recruiting talent. They're trading for talent. And they're well on their way. They're dominating the rankings, the CHL, and they just got Jett Luchanko, guy with NHL experience that's coming down. Flyers, big dog prospect.
Wow. Yeah,
that's
awesome.
it for CHL.
Oh, so yeah, sorry, I forgot all about that. I didn't realize how big of a move that is. But yeah, we're going to talk the NHL, and this week we'll talk the NHL by looking at our Game Notes Cup standings. We'll see who has the Colorado Avalanche, see who has the best teams. Oh, that just happens to be me. I have the best team in the NHL. I saw this coming. I drafted them, and you see me leading the league there with 224 points.
Wagon, Murls, you're a wagon.
I'm a joke.
I know puck.
I'm a joke. Look at my team. St. Louis should get relegated. They're going to trade Binnington, apparently. They're going to trade everyone. They're going for McKenna or Verhoff. It's going to happen. The Leafs, kind of in the same boat, although they are injured and missing some key guys. Edmonton, boys. Oh,
wax last night. 8-3 did it end up?
Yes, they got just absolutely destroyed after coming home from a 7-game, 12-day road trip on home ice and get absolutely pounded. Just pounded.
I think Pasha's the most screwed here. I mean, in the past week, we've heard rumors of the Preds doing a fire sale, the Canucks doing a fire sale, the Sabres doing a fire sale. So it's like, I don't know.
I don't. I don't
Overtime
disagree.
was fun.
I do not love the look of my squad.
Murls is running away with it. I feel though, like this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I love the Wild. They started slow, and they're the hottest team probably in the league besides Colorado. My
Ducks,
Islanders
though.
are a surprise.
The Ducks, you got the Ducks. I feel like no one expected that.
I love them. I love the Ducks. I wish I
Dallas
took
sneaky.
a cup future on them.
I mean, the Avs have as many points almost as fucking the Leafs and the Blues put together on my team. What a joke.
Pasha does have
joke,
the mammoth
fucking
Logan
joke.
Cooley with a 4-goal night last night, or 2 nights ago. That was pretty impressive.
Oh my goodness. 4-goal game, 2 empty netters, Mur.
Yeah, that can probably lead us over to the 99 trophy, where we're going to talk about points, and we'll see how things are shaking out there. The arm dog in the basement again.
Well, yeah, my guys are all hurt, dude. I got Jack Hughes cutting himself, going on dates with Tate McRae. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game, bro. The Draisaitl, good thing we're not doing plus minus. He was probably -8 last night. I don't even know. Like, come on, buddy. Like, my guys, Misa's hurt too. Like, what are we doing here?
Murls, you might be screwed there because Isaac Howard, he might not play another NHL game.
I've been trying to get us to redo the rookie draft. You guys aren't going to ever go for that, but Zach Werenski showed up. He had a tough start, but he's the best the last like 2 weeks. He's got a ton of points.
I should be able to like get some replacement guys.
No chance. Matthews has been hurt. Matthews is hurt.
I got to be able to replace Hughes. I mean, an off-ice incident that doesn't even count.
You drafted an injury-prone guy.
I did. Fuck, I like him. But like, yes, this happens. I should be able to get like one guy in there though.
Yeah, I think maybe next year you're allowed to make. We'll play. You can make one trade.
You have an alternate. You have to pick them. You have an alternate.
You should be able to have like an IR slot. So if a big guy goes down, you can put him on your IR and replace him for like 3 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, this is the inaugural. This is the inaugural 99 trophy.
Matthews will be back tonight. Yes.
There you go. So you get your guy back. My guy's still in a hand cast going on dates with fucking 5-star celebs. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But those are the breaks.
Those are the
Can't
breaks.
win them all.
You know?
I'm in the basement of both leagues. Just absolutely brutal. You can catch me tonight on Rogers Sportsnet for all my expert analysis.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. That's going to be the best when you have to rent that ice. And
oh God,
poor
although I'm right there. You're right. I'm right there with you.
If I just calibrate the boiler, though, I'll just be schlank. The Ovi shot schlank.
Like I'm an injury away from being behind you too. So maybe we both will just do it. We'll have to do it together.
Yeah, we'll just apple each other like we did in Game 7 of conference finals when I put it to you in front, you buried it and did a walk-off against a Hartford Wolfpack. Got out.
There's a thing I did invent, the walk-off.
Invented the walk-off.
Yep, I did do that. But another idea by me.
Everything's Murls' idea.
Here it is. I love it. Best AI going there. Let's move on.
Oh, God, the water.
Why we got all the crew sitting here. All four. And I'll let you go first, Arm Dog, with your show.
Where is it here? Where do we got him? I have him in the rundown. I'm trying to find it, buddy. Fuck me.
You go first. Arm Dog?
Our old president of hockey.
Oh, here we go. Yes. EJ, Eddie Johnston, 90 years old on Monday, the day after my birthday. They had a huge party for him in Pittsburgh at Ken Raggett, who's an alumnus, an ex-NHL goaltender. He owns a bar called Bar 31. They threw a massive organized party with friends and alumni. Sid showed up. Dubas was there. Spezza was there. Dan Muse showed up. And it was great to see everyone. Brian Trottier and Paul Steigerwald hosted up on stage and did a whole thing for him. This guy is one of the best guys ever that I've gotten to meet in hockey, is Eddie Johnston, and an amazing person, amazing hockey mind, still goes to all the games, like invented the pick power play back in like the 80s into the 90s, just a wizard with his brain. Played goal for the Bruins, Bruins, didn't wear a mask, #1 with Bobby Orr and all the boys. Just an incredible guy. Sid told me last night or the other night at this thing too, that EJ invented back in the day. I guess there was like a little goalie union where the other goalie, the home team goalie, would get the visiting team goalie a 6-pack of beer. And then it would happen where they ride trains together to games and stuff where they get, there'd be beer in the visiting goalie or the other goalie. They do a beer exchange kind of thing, a little 6-packer for the boys on the road trips and stuff. He invented that back in the day, just like the camaraderie.
No, that was Murls.
Well, Murls went in a time machine. He revved the fucking DeLorean to 88, went back, told him about this idea, and then all of a sudden EJ has it. But just an all-timer in the game of hockey. He is show. He's an absolute legend. The two greatest things since I retired from the sport and being able to work in hockey and for the Penguins is being able to watch Sidney Crosby play every night, which is awesome. And for a number of years before I started calling games, being able to sit in the press box next to EJ every game, he'd bring me a chocolate chip cookie. He'd get 2 chocolate chip cookies. He loved to go get his little wine. He'd go see Mario, and then he'd bomb around, go down to the family room, get his wine. This guy's just an incredible guy, loved by all. Drafted Mario also to Pittsburgh, saved the franchise back then, and just an unbelievable person. Happy birthday, EJ. Shout out to Trotz, too. He had the guitar out. Hall of Famer Brian Trotz singing, had a birthday song written for him. And the whole program, the slideshow, everything was unbelievable. Old pictures of him coming up when he played, old interviews of him when he was playing up on the screen. It was just incredible. His whole family was there. They're a great family. So that's my show. EJ, 90 years, buddy. Keep going. You're the best. Hockey loves you. We all love you.
Nice,
Love that.
nice honoring there. All right,
and a Penguins Hall of Famer this year as well. He was inducted in the Penguins Hall of Fame and probably should be in the NHL Hockey Hall of Fame.
From the Penguins disclaimer to the New Jersey Devils disclaimer. What do you got, Pasha?
My show is Simone Nemitz.
Warning: the following statements are about to be made by a deranged Devils fan. The views expressed are his and his only. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt because, remember, he is a deranged Devils fan.
There we go.
This is a guy that's been shit on by the Devils fan base, has had kind of the short end of the stick. And I knew he was playing really well, but then I saw this tweet this morning. Simone Nemitz is currently sitting as the most valuable offensive defenseman in the league at even strengths in terms of goals above replacement. This guy offensively has been driving the bus, especially in the absence of Dougie Hamilton, a lot of the right-handed Ds. We saw it in the playoffs last year when the D-core is decimated and he's shoved into like the big role, playing 25 minutes a night. He flourishes. So that is huge for the Devils' future. If you can keep playing like that, I think they'll ship off Hamilton soon. So this is a guy that's been shit on left and right, and everyone's like, "Oh, Cooley." And as amazing as Cooley is, I think that Nemitz is going to be a pillar on the right side of the D-core for the Devils for another decade plus. So love to see him shining.
Is that the same draft?
Yeah.
So like if they could go back and do it, do you think Cooley goes first, or do they think they're happy with Slavkovsky, or
no? Cooley
goes Shane Wright slid to Seattle.
Cooley over Slavkovsky. But my thing with the Cooley, the Devils thing is like, you're going to draft Cooley to be your 3C. Like he's not going to be above Heischer or Hughes. So like obviously Cooley's amazing, but for what this team needs, they need that right-handed D-man to come on and take over Hamilton's spot for the next decade. So I like the pick. It's been a rocky road for him thus far, but I still am very high on them.
He's still pretty young, right?
Oh yeah, he's 21, I think.
Like he's good.
Yeah.
What does Gar mean?
I think they should have took Zam Plant #1 overall. Zam Plant
goals above replacement.
Goals above replacement. Because these
names,
names, I'm not too impressed with the other names on this list, though, Pasha.
What does that even mean, Bud?
Yeah.
This means he's driving the bus offensively, generating chances, generating goals. He's leading to goals.
Does it have anything to do with good defensively, or it's just all about offense?
No. This is just offense. Offense.
Did you guys hear Adam Foote talking about like people who do analytics? He's like, they're just sitting in their basement in Russia. Smoking cigarettes, doing analytics. That was quite
the quote.
The Russian guys in the basement, like the hockey like saboteur with like the tinfoil hat, right? So he's sitting there and he's like, I'm going to make up a stat, goals above replacement. Watch them watch them bite on this one.
I do love cashews. I mean, listen, that organization / coach's lack of belief in analytics shows on the ice, so I'll leave it at that.
All right, G, moving on to your show.
All right, I'll keep it a little bit more positive here. I want to give a shout out and call up to the show anyone who bought the breast cancer awareness merch. Today is the final day. It's the final day. It's on sale. It was a great 2 months. We got the hats. We got the t-shirts here on screen. Murls is wearing the sweatshirt. We have a couple variations of it all. But everyone from Barstool, Scott and Quinn and everyone at 540 who worked with us on this. But most importantly, everyone who bought the merch. I know Singsy's been promoting it nonstop in the chat, on social media. So yeah, I just wanted to call anyone up to the show. Every week I call you down to the Mindsies if you didn't buy it. Well, now it's time. I'll call you up to the show if you did buy it. It's going to make a big difference for a lot of different women. So there's still time to buy. Today is the final day. But go buy right now because it will make a big difference in a girl's life.
Chicklets Army getting behind it. You know it. Let's go, people. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, boys.
Love it. My show is Thanksgiving to start. Awesome holiday. My favorite one. Just drink, watch football, eat a ton of food. But then this clip shows up on my timeline yesterday where this guy, I guess it's politics. I don't do politics, but he was simply saying, why don't you throw on a nice pair of pants and a nice shirt when you're flying this holiday season? Like, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you for somebody saying it. I was fighting with Rico Bosco about this on Pick Central one day. Guys, I do these flights 8 hours. I travel 22 hours to Sweden in a pair of jeans every single time.
Nope.
Get rid of the pajama pants. Get rid of the slippers. Dress like a pro. Let's go.
I couldn't disagree more. I really couldn't disagree more. If it's the what do they call it? The age of travel or whatever. Like they used to treat customers of airlines 10 times better than they do now. If they're not going to give me respect, I ain't going to respect them.
Me. True. I'm not saying respect them. Respect the guys you're flying with.
Here's another thing.
I got to sit next to this kid with pajama pants on.
If no one else on the plane is going to respect me, I ain't respecting them either. The way people act, the way people they're just barging through.
Yeah, you're probably one of those guys that walks to the front of the plane before we even pulled in. Push it out of the way.
I just know that my flight is going to be delayed. I'm going to be stuck at the airport for something. I'm going to be on the tarmac for 45 minutes to an hour. I want to be comfortable. Unless the U.S. aviation system can get their head out of their ass and figure this out, I am wearing sweatpants to the airport every time. The other day,
if you're flying like 45 minutes, New York to Chicago, you're acting like you're flying to South Korea 15 hours.
Well, we just flew to LA. Boston to Florida. Boston to Florida, 3.5 hours.
Oh, it's nothing. You guys are
people in the chat are saying you're old and good Lord, Murls. I will have to say this. Have some respect. I'm kind of on Murls' side. I'm not like have a little bit of human respect for yourself, even if anything. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's like I agree. I like Oldie posted a picture on the other day. Oldie, I don't know if Pasha can find it. He's got like his Hey Dudes off, like the shoes, travel shoes, which are probably very comfortable, of course, but he's got them off. He's got like sweats on and the whole deal and his feet hanging out and everything. I'm just like, what are we like? This is what you're talking about, you know?
Yes.
I think there's
like the way they make clothes now, like Muggsy jeans, they're better than sweatpants. All these other, what are these other pants they always see in my
Rowback
is shit like, oh God.
Oldie. Like Oldie's just stretching the dogs out. Just
like you're in your own living room.
I think there's a happy medium to being respectful to your fellow patrons on the plane and as well as being comfortable. Do I shower before every single flight? Absolutely. So I don't smell like a piece of dirt. So I do shower.
Yes,
I'll never take my shoes off. Always put on a clean pair of socks and skivvies. I'm telling you, I got to be comfortable for these flights.
I'm not saying you got to wear a shirt and tie and a full suit like we did in the minors on these flights, but a pair of Muggsy jeans that are basically sweats. Look, presentable. Look like a pro, but we'll fight that to the death.
Muggsy is great.
Greedo in the chat says, if I can smoke 30,000 feet in the air, then I'll rock a suit. That's desperation right there.
But that's a good hot topic. I like that. But anyway, Thanksgiving's the best.
Wait, can we settle on this? First class should have a dress code. Other than that, fair game. Can we settle on that?
No, I feel like it should be the other way around. You're paying $5,000 for your seat, then you should be able to wear what you want. I don't know.
True.
I just I can't see sweatpants and slippers from some of these people, they're flying 40 minutes to Chicago. Come on. They're like, oh, they got their headphones on, their sleep masks. Like, come on, you're up in the air for 45 minutes, you pigeon. Anyway, move on. Mindsies. Got places to go. It's Thanksgiving, Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. Got family to see.
I've got 2 Mindsies here, Murls.
All right.
For me, I saw a thing on the internet lately of no medics at youth hockey tournaments or showcase weekends. So these places are putting on these things, and like a kid gets hurt, and you either have to bring your own medic or not, or it's an afterthought and they didn't do it. You have to have, you need to have medics there. It's like $30 a game to have these medics there. It should be included in the tournament costs or whatever. This is just like a common sense thing. Like, how dumb are you to not have this? Like, a kid gets cut or something. You can't expect a coach like myself, who has no medical knowledge, to have to treat a kid or handle a kid. Like, even for concussions, I don't like it. I know we take training with the coaching things, but it's like, I'm not a doctor. I can do, like, ask them to remember colors and names and stuff, but like, I don't want to have that pressure of having to do that. I'd rather, if you're doing a tournament or you have it, tournament coordinators, everybody, don't fuck around. Have a trainer or an ambulance EMT person on site at all times. Wake up. Dumb. Peace of mind for you, peace of mind for the coaches, peace of mind for the parents and the players. Dumb. My second Mindsies is,
but well, before that, but then they wouldn't make as much money army.
No, I know they can't play $30 a game.
Stay to play and all this. So
it's fucking $20,000 to play for like a select AAA team. You're telling me they can't pay $30 each for a fucking ambulance? That is a joke. That's a joke.
Should have it.
Someone says Army's glowing. The sun, I opened the blinds for good lighting. It is now, the sun is on the other side of a building. It is in my eyes, blinding me. But my second Mindsies is, and I got to get to this, the slump buster got busted, boys.
Oh.
Marcus Foligno, God love him. I love him. Moose, they call him. Minnesota Wild. He busted me. It was a reach. I went for it. Maybe I got a little ahead of myself. Maybe I wanted to get a whale. I wanted to get a whale, a guy that really needed it. I think he's at like 22 games, maybe. He got in a great fight the other night in Winnipeg. I loved it. He fought Lowry, good chuck. He's chucking him, cut his hand, came back, just a warrior. Love his game, straight line guy, but he might not fucking score a goal this year. He might not. You know what? That's Mindsies. Marcus Foligno busted the slump buster. I'll be back to the drawing board next to find a new one.
I like it. He had some chances. He did have some chances. That game you were at would have been something else.
Oh my God, he did.
Yep. Pasha, Mindsies.
My Mindsies is these refs breaking up these fights unnecessarily. We saw this the other night. Heischer and Larkin wanting to go at it. I mean, I don't think Heischer's ever had a fight. I'm almost positive he hasn't. I'm not sure. Larkin might have a couple, but this would have been a great fight. Both guys are 6'1", around 200 pounds. I would say similar in the sense of they're both captains, but they're not known for being like, quote unquote tough guys. So the second I saw them going at it, I was so excited. I'm like, fuck yeah, inject this into my veins. And they break it up. I mean, come on, let's see the boys chuck them.
I feel like we've talked. I feel like we've done that before. Like we've talked about, like we want to see these cool fights like that. Come on. All right, G, what do you got?
I'll keep it quick. I know we're running long here. I got to jump on and record Chicklets right now anyways. Just Mindsies, anyone who didn't watch the Chicklets U video, go take a second. We worked really, really hard on it, and it would mean a lot to us if you went and watched it, gave the boys a like, gave the boys a comment. It goes a long way. So give the boys a like, give the boys a comment, and share the video because, it would help us out.
Absolutely. My Mindsies are these like called Black Friday sales, but they've been going on for like 2 weeks now. So my wife's buying everything for the house. Oh, look at this Black Friday sale, get this. I'm like, well, it's not even Black Friday. Like isn't it going to be a better deal on the actual Black Friday? I don't know what's going on, but can we get back to where it's only Black Friday is the sale? So I don't have to deal with all this ads and everything all week.
Yeah. So that's just the day after Thanksgiving, that Friday. So that's the only day, but yeah, they really market this out earlier.
Yeah, they're having them
like a
pre
Monday.
Black Friday. It's been going on. This is Black Friday. Buy it today. Then she's like, if we don't buy it now, it's going to sell out. I'm like, let's just wait.
Black Friday. in the
To the
chat.
real
Black
Friday.
Friday is 3 months.
Yeah, that's what it's been. It's out of control. Mindsies. Get it just Friday. So I know I can wait. Like, just wait and see it on Friday. I don't have to waste my whole week. I need to be looking at games. I need to be looking at picks, Army. I cannot be wasting my time on pre Black Friday sales.
Oh, you got to get that house filled up, bud. You got to
Hey,
get her done.
yep.
Attaboy. Plus Christmas shopping. Everybody get out there, hit up the Barstool store, get all your favorites, and get that the merch, cancer merch for G. Hit it up.
Yeah. No Game Notes Black Friday extravaganza this year. Last year, where I put on a new piece of merch every time the bell rang, every 5 minutes.
That was awesome, Murls.
That
That was unbelievable. Murls, well, let's get into tonight. Just one game last night, which we recapped. Just one game, which was a disaster game. The Oilers got absolutely piss pumped by Dallas. But tonight, 15 games, one game shy of an extravaganza tonight, heading into tomorrow night, which is Thanksgiving all day tomorrow. But in the meantime, tonight, Murls, what are you looking at? 15 games, lots to pick from.
I love that first game on our slate right there, the Red Wings. I'll take Detroit Red Wings minus 110 at home versus Nashville. Nashville is pathetic. They should just cancel the season at this point. So Detroit 3-way minus 110. And then I'm looking for some fun. So I'm going over to the Bruins at Islanders. I saw 5.5 minus 135 on DraftKings. So I really like that over 5.5. We'll get some goals in that one. And then the favorite one is the late game. Canucks are the best over team going. Probably the second best over team is Anaheim. So maybe it's a sucker pick when it's a two over teams like that. But that's late night puck hunting. Over 6.5 minus 130. Stay up late. Get up early for Thanksgiving. Sleep maybe 3-4 hours, and I'll be down at the turkey trot.
Yeah, I love that, Murls. Great decision with the Vancouver Anaheim. I love that. I saw in the chat, Laura, the great Laura, she says, and this might be get me all excited, but she says, we got a parlay.
Oh,
I don't think we've had a Laura this year. Is she doctoring it up? I will be watching the chat heavily here. If she's doing one, we will get to it.
Ooh,
we got a parlay right there from Laura. The Laura parlay.
I need one of these. I need one of these.
Ridiculous if she came out of nowhere with that for a Thanksgiving special. Yeah. I would love that. Red Wings 3-way, Bruins Islanders over 5.5, Canucks Ducks over 6.5, 15 games tonight. And Murls, the Sabres Penguins go tonight. They play back-to-back this weekend. I will fly home. I will do the back-to-back games for the Penguins. So lots of hockey coming your way, including tomorrow. Or what do we have here? We have tonight, and then we have Friday night as well.
Yeah,
coming out of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no games tomorrow, just football tomorrow. I think Biz last year was saying we need some hockey on Thanksgiving,
15,
which
I would like it.
I would
like to see the players, on the football they eat the turkey leg and everything. We got to get some stuff like that going. Why wouldn't we? I know. I guess it kind of sucks for us to not have our days. Gravy boat, Zamboni gravy boat at the Penguins game tonight. That's right. That's sick. I should have got one for us, Murls.
Yeah, I got a Capitals one from Singsy last year.
I know.
I was all excited about them. That was the first one I saw. That was awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a ton of games. I wish I kind of want to pick all of the games. There's so much to like, but I'm trying to.
A lot of action for everyone that's waiting for this and wants to get their picks in.
Tomorrow's the day where they're separated. 12 noon all the way to 8 p.m.
Stagger it.
Oh, Friday.
What should happen. Real. All right. You got which games you looking at here? Friday.
Friday. All right. Friday. I got to go back to my Bruins money line during the day. EBR rule number 2. I went away from it and it's bit me in the ass a couple times. So I'm going back on that. So Bruins money line, EBR rule number 2. Of course, Avalanche money line. I think they're going to go to Minnesota, who's just as hot as them, and show them who's boss, show them whose division it is. So I'll be on the Avalanche money line. And then again, I'm riding this Canucks over until the end. Ride it till the Bucks. Yeah, Canucks Sharks over 6.5. Those are my 3 favorite plays. But don't be afraid to tune in to Twitter. I might throw in some extra action, maybe some goal scorers, and of course, Mr. Ice will have some picks coming out. I'm sure those 2 days. As we gear up to chasing goals December 9th out in St. Louis. Make sure you guys try to get out there, especially if you're in the St. Louis area. We're going to have a time out there.
I got to ask you a question. Do I get Foligno tonight, or just because I did the show, he's done? Because they're in Chicago tonight. Like, can I get Foligno tonight? Does the chat want me to ride Foligno one more night? or should I release later, try to find another buster here? Or should I just take a breather now that I get busted? Give me a rule.
I almost think, Army, now that you kind of called him out for breaking the slump, you can't hop back on him. I think Foligno's out.
He's out.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm done with him tonight. Watch him fucking score.
Yeah. I was hoping we had the audio of the pre-show because I always talked to you about the two other guys and they ended up scoring, Foligno and Trent Frederick. If you had only just picked one of those guys.
I know I wanted a guy that was like, in my mind, that was like a whale, I was like, man, there's like maybe no light in the tunnel. Like he's just in a blacked out room looking for the light switch. He's searching so hard. And I felt like I was on fire at that time early I was like firing all cylinders were going, and I went Foligno, but maybe I'll come up with a new one. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll pop a video out there this afternoon. If I get a new slump buster, stay tuned.
It's just like gambling. When you're hot, you're hot. And then when you're cold, you got to just lay low, let the picks come to you. I mean, Bushnevich in St. Louis, he's still a live one, I think, right? That whole team is
the whole team. Oh my God. The whole team. Murls is begging me to do a slump buster for a team. Yes. And some people are messaging me that, but I feel like I just got to stick with a pony. Pick a pony, stick with them, stay with them.
Yeah,
love it.
You will. You'll get one. I think you'll find one for us for later today, or at least for Friday. Maybe just wait till Friday. Let everybody enjoy the holiday.
Okay. You
got the nice staggered start. Don't force it. Don't force it.
I
just
agree.
like gambling. Don't force it. Wait for the good picks. Look for games you like. But that was such a fun episode. Thank you to the Plant brothers for coming on. Follow Minnesota Duluth. We love that team. We've had them in the rankings the whole year.
And his brother, the youngest brother, draft eligible Victor tonight in that CHL US NTDP second game of 2 games. US won last night. They go again tonight. If you want to follow the whole Plant family, you got 2 of the brothers here, and you get the other younger brother tonight in that game. So follow along there. Thanks to them. Beauty kids, awesome guys. The team's lucky to have them. Just character, beauty guys, ripping up NCAA Division I hockey.
Yeah, thank you to the chat. Thank you to our sponsor, Skills. Go get your shooting targets at Dick's or on our Barstool store. The goaltender, the targets, everything's on there. Foam targets. Always check us out, Apple, Spotify, Amazon. Get over to YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Watch the other videos. Watch Chicklets U Maine. Watch the Sandbagger. Watch Peaking with Biz and Donnie. Watch all our stuff. Like them, share them, everything.
Absolutely, everybody. I love it. Next Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern, we will be live once again. Murls, I hope you have and G and Pasha and our whole Chicklets crew, and all the chat and our listeners and viewers. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I'm seeing the chat is buzzing. They're all betting Marcus to score a goal tonight on you.
So
that's it.
They know how to do it. They know how to do it.
Play. Did we ever see the Laura parlay? Where are we ever going to get that?
She's still writing it.
I don't know. Well, tell her, have her write it to. Make sure she writes it to Berta on the Game Notes Twitter so everybody can get on it later. But yeah, let's go. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, love
Enjoy
you guys.
It.
Under, no goals.
It's time to check the game notes. I think we're going to have the show of the year here.
We're almost having magical moments here.
Show Mindsies time, Army show. Start us off.
What an opportunity. Another idea by me.
Everything's Murls' idea. Summer.